Hey guys, I've had some requests for some more cooking videos, so I thought I would show you guys how to make another one of our favorites, which is grilled veggie wraps. My husband's at work, so I'm doing all the filming by myself. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but we'll see. So the grilled veggie wraps I'm showing you today are very customizable. You can do so much with them. So I'm just going to show you something basic to start with, and then you can adapt ingredients, the way you do things, just so that it will fit your tastes. So let me show you some of the ingredients I'm working with today. One of the things that you need is beans of some sort. We prefer black beans, and usually we make them ourselves in the crock pot. You can buy canned. You can get just about any kind of bean you want. You can do refried beans, kidney beans, whatever you like. But we found black beans are really good. You're also going to want some kind of wrap or tortilla. You can just use regular flour tortillas or corn tortillas. We like to get the flavored ones. These are garden spinach herb. We also really like the tomato basil, and they've got jalapeno ones too. So if you like something a little spicy, that might be good. You'll need some rice. You see I have some rice in there, not cooked yet. We'll work on that. And an onion. You will need some mushrooms. I have mushrooms here. Any kind of mushroom that you like. That's just canned usually doesn't work for this. You're going to want fresh mushrooms. And peppers. We've got two different kinds. These are from our garden. So you'll want pepper. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber. We like salsa. And sometimes we don't always do these. My husband likes to put veganese on his, or mayonnaise you could use as well. And we just so happen to have in the fridge some vegan sour cream. Of course, if you're not vegan, you can use regular sour cream, and that's just fine. So these are our ingredients, and I'll kind of show you the different steps for putting this together and making a really yummy grilled veggie wraps. Right, we're going to start with our rice, and this is about half a cup of rice. And I used a rice cooker. You don't have to use a rice cooker. You can cook it on the stove. This is just nice because once I put it in, don't have to think about it till it's done. But I used brown rice, so I have about a half a cup of brown rice, and usually brown rice takes a little more water, so I'm putting in 1.5 cups of water, and then I just flip the switch on. See, flip the switch and put my lid on, and I'm good to go. Okay, so I'm already making changes to this recipe as I go along. I had forgotten that my rice cooker has a vegetable steamer on the top, so as you can see, I just added some spinach that will go in our wraps, and that will just cook while the rice is cooking. Well, we've got the rice started and we put the spinach on with it. So now we've just got to chop some of the vegetables that we are going to saute. So here we go. Okay, so my husband just accidentally let our visitor cat that we're watching down, and it seems to be really disrupting our cat. See, that's Mandarin. She does not like the intruder. And we have Ada, who Arlen's trying to get. She's staying with us for a few weeks while her people are on vacation. So that was a little fun. I know I said earlier my husband's at work. His office is upstairs, so yeah. That was fun. Okay, so another fun moment to interject. This has been very entertaining cooking today. My husband's got a meeting he's got to go to, and I just had the car, and I got a phone call right as I was getting out of the car. And I guess with Prego brain, I just wasn't thinking, and I locked the keys in the car. Yay! So now we're gonna get that worked out. And then I'll come back and cook. I have added the onion and the pepper and the mushroom to a large saucepan here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back as I'm working with the other stuff and just occasionally move it around. You might not like mushrooms, or you might not like pepper, or there might be something else yummy that you want to add. Sometimes we'll add a clove of garlic to this, but you can do the proportions however you want. There's not really a wrong way to do this part. Basically, you're just stir frying some nice veggies, and the thing about all of these is that once they are sauteed, they will have a really good flavor to add to our grilled veggie wraps. So I just thought of another ingredient that I wanted to add to my steamer on my rice cooker, and that's corn. Corn is really good in this, and I had forgotten. There's so many things you can do with this. See, as I'm going, I'm just thinking of different things to put in. That's what's so great about this recipe. If you're having a lot of people over and you want kind of a social event, this is a good thing to do because people can put whatever they want in. So I'm going to add some of this to our rice cooker to steam with the spinach, and that will be added to our wraps. Arlen is back for lunch from work, and our spread is ready. So let me show you a little bit of what we have again. We have the rice in there, nice and cooked. And this is what your sauteed veggies will look like when they are done. I think I mentioned earlier to add oil. I'm not positive, but you will need oil to saute the veggies. And then we have there's our corn and our spinach again, our cucumber that magically got chopped, and we have our lettuce and our tomato. I found some sprouts in the fridge that we need to eat up, so I thought this would be a good way to use them. We have our salsa, tortillas, our veganes, our sour cream, our beans, and this is the grill that we use. It's a George Foreman grill. You can grill these outside. You can also put them on the stove if you want to, on just a frying pan, and you can grill them that way. But Arlen is going to show you how he likes to put his wraps together, and then I'll show you how I like to put mine together, and hopefully you can enjoy this recipe as well. Lettuce next. Now, these fill up really quickly, and they become very hard to close. We're getting better and better at closing our wraps with a lot more stuff in it. There's some cucumbers and some tomato. But you want to start small. You can always put more in, but it's tough because there comes a point where they're just so stuffed you can't really roll them very well. And a lot of times too, we end up each only eating one of these because they're so big, but it's easy to add another one if we want to. Now, one thing that's different with Arlen than with me is if he gets any of these white creamy things, the sour cream or the veganes, he will add them at the end after his is grilled. I put all of my stuff on and grill it all. So that's a way that you can be different. And he also likes to add some garlic salt to his. He likes to add garlic salt to a lot of things. So now comes the wrapping. Now Arlen is the master wrapper, so he'll show you how this process works. Fold it over, and you have to kind of pull it over the end and roll it. And I don't know if you saw that very well, but when I do mine, you'll see it again. So hopefully that will show you. And then you plop it on the grill and let it sizzle. Now for the wrap, what you're gonna do, you're gonna get it, the longer, you wanna see which way your stuff is longer, and you're gonna put that in front of you so that the long side goes this way. And you're gonna take those two ends from the long side, wrap them over, pull this end over as far as you can, tuck it under, and roll. And then when you set it in the grill, you want the wrap side down, and it sizzles away. Alright, here he is cutting into the grilled veggie wrap, and that is what it will look like on the inside. Have all that good stuff. And let's see if he'll take a bite for us. Is it good? Mm-hmm. I hope you guys enjoy these grilled veggie wraps as much as we do.